we decided to make a change in our sailing plans, and I believe we are going to be taking off out of here and headed directly to the Chesapeake. It'll be 2 overnights. Depending on the wind, we might be in Chesapeake very soon.
We still, dishwasher is doing the dishes before we take off. And last night we had a lot of rain.
Roger that. I got you. Okay.
Good. She's got me. Ken took out the hose to wash off the chain because you saw how muddy it is. And you saw us yesterday getting stuck in the mud with a dinghy. Okay, up. Oh, even anchor is going. Okay, nice and clean. And the sailboat is moving. And the sailboat was anchored here. We think it's good, but yesterday we got stuck with a dinghy right there at that corner next to this dock. And we had to go all the way around the little island. As you can see, we have poles set up. It's not our preferable way to sail, but looks like some of the winds might be downwards. And the dishwasher is already over. Okay, yeah, nice and steamy, all done. So where's Aquarius? We left Georgetown. There's so many wrecks around here. Maybe, how many you counted?
12, I think, just in this small area. And it's so disgusting that they just leave the boats there.
Yeah, it's a historic town. Anyways, now we have about 10 nautical miles in a river until we get free into the ocean. We were thinking to stop in Calabash Beach or North Myrtle Beach and Wilmington and then Beaufort. But we will do our best to get into the currents. That's one. Also, we need some really calm weather going about Cape of Hatteras, and we decided to get going because we are not overly impressed with the current anchorages.
Yeah, you know, this anchorage really was kind of upsetting. And that's because all the wrecked boats everywhere. So we've decided to just get to the Chesapeake because I do hear good things about sailing in the Chesapeake, but I haven't seen any good anchorages coming up the coast. The water is not pretty, it's not swimmable. I hear that about the Chesapeake too, but I want to see it for myself. I want to get to the Chesapeake and see, you know, what it's like. Because that seems to be, I hear, the capital of sailing in the US. So we're heading up there, we're going to see what it's like. And I guess we'll bring you along so you'll see it too.
So I have not been sailing in US myself, only racing, a little bit racing. There is a powerboat coming over from your port.
Yeah, I got him.
I have not been sailing in US myself, except there a bit of in San Diego Bay, but I was so surprised to see how little anchorages there are along the east coast of US. So we came to Charlestown, and it's about 500 nautical miles, and literally all the possible anchorages with our draft, which is 6.5 feet or 2.1 meters, it's, I would say, probably less than 10 anchorages in 500 knots, 500 nautical miles. Also, the most dangerous one, Cape Hatteras, there is no anchorages at all the way to the Chesapeake Bay, which is about 100 nautical miles. So, no fun. But also, we cannot go swimming when it's hot. The other thing, when it's hot, because we anchor in the rivers most of the time, the boat is turning not into the wind as normal, but as the river current goes, depending on the tides. So you're not facing the wind. So it gets hot on a boat. It gets hot because you cannot go swimming. The waters don't look very inviting. And it's less enjoyable. And I think we are so spoiled because we came straight from Bahamas, and Bahamas was one of the nicest. It felt like vacation all the time. One thing I forgot to say, we got to meet our friends from a long time ago from Panama. They were actually on Aquarius as we were crossing Panama Channel. Rick and Linda.
Yeah, it was great to see our old buddies, and they were really appreciative of us because they went through the Panama Canal, not with their boat, but they went through the Panama Canal with our boat.
And they previous Amel Super Maramu 2000 owners as well.
We still got a little bit of a current against us right now, or maybe it's evening out. But we should be picking up speed over the next hour.
Oh, and here's the other reason, good reason to get out from Georgetown. Look at the weather forecast. It's like 10 days, nothing but thunderstorms. And we got 2 big thunderstorms, one coming into and one yesterday night. They are no fun. So much lightning and so much thunder. Were you scared?
No, I wasn't that scared. There's a lot higher things than us, and we do have lightning protection on our boat. How'd the dishwasher do?
Usually that's excellent, but this one had one spot, so I have to. Everything else is like shiny, beautiful.
Yeah, I think we left them too long in there without washing. I just told another Amel owner that I hardly ever sit in this chair, but I always sit in this chair when you're going someplace tight. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good.
Drinking coffee?
Sipping my coffee, watching the sailboat far away. I'm watching my maps, of course. And I'm also watching up front because we have dinghy up front, so Ken doesn't have the best visibility.
No, I see out to port, and Z sees out to starboard. So now we're up to 7.3 knots, haven't touched anything. So picked up another 0.3, 0.4 knots. And now I think we got 1.3, 1.4 knots of current with us, which is nice. One of the things that I didn't show in the video was the amount of vibration. Hardly any vibration. We're moving along. 7.4 knots, 1900 RPMs. Now, we should probably get our sails out, but we're gonna wait till we get out of the channel, put the sails up, and then we'll take off like a rocket ship. But we've got 3 knots of current with us right now coming down. What do you think about that, babe?
We are flying. Are we about to take out the sails?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, let's do it.
Holy shit! That was fucking nuts.
So we just had a little wake-up call.
Yeah, that was excitement. You know, from like 19 knots to 45 knots in like 15 seconds.
And we still had to put the sail away.
Yeah.
And the mizzen.
Crazy. And turn on the engine because, I mean, we're just getting blown around.
And we couldn't hear our engine, so we were afraid that it's not starting because we couldn't hear it.
Oh my God, that was freaking nuts.
I had to go change. See, the cushion's all wet. I just cleaned up. You can still see the rain everywhere, all the way into interior because it came right behind us. Oh, look at everything, is so wet. That was scary.
That was gnarly, man. That was freaking gnarly.
Fun fact, we are just going with Ken and we're saying, you know, maybe we should change our Starlink plan into global priority so we can get the data offshore, especially weather. And literally, we were just doing that when this happened. But I think we were able to change the plan. It's just we couldn't get any weather because it was such a pour. So is that the line all wrapped up? Yeah, it is tangled because there was not enough tension holding on that line.
Yeah. Should be able to get it off.
It's okay, babe. Oh, freed up.
Is it freed up?
Yep. I'm happy it didn't rip off the mouse.
You got this all wrong too. Look at this.
It was all right, but it was pulled through.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
So don't blame me. And there is still lightning going on.
Wow. Let me see this. Gotta clean up our brand new leather.
Yeah. Everything, and this window was just like
Flying
climping,
up.
like flying up and
Oh my
down,
God.
up and down, because we had 45 knots behind us. Woo.
We got some thunder coming our way.
Yeah. We had 8 knot on the end of the line, therefore it was stuck in the block, and it didn't fly all the way outside and wrap around the throughout or something. But now we are back to 19 knots. There was nothing like this in forecast. But
Well, we're forecasted to get thunder
Every
storms coming through, so we got to watch the winds and the weather really closely as we go up here, because we have to go with no sails at all if we have a thunderstorm coming through. Now we know, you know, these things get really violent really quick. There was only a couple times we've seen 45 knots, but I've never seen it change from so quickly. 15 seconds from 19 to 45. That's just crazy.
everything is so wet all the way.
This was crazy. We were trying so hard to get those sails in as fast as we could so that nothing got screwed up, but man.
We had full on Genoa and full mizzen
Full mizzen, full
Full.
Genoa.
in 45 knots of wind.
Well, no, we had it halfway in before it got to 45.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all we have to report now. Now we just got to get everything straightened back up again, look at the weather, and then we're going to get the sails back out for sail.
Still so many dark clouds. That is a storm. That's a storm that hit us. And it's still dark in front of us. So now we put up the mizzen so we stop swinging this much because the wind is dead down, and in this stormy weather, we're afraid to put the sails up.
So we got our sails back up. It was a crazy time. 15 seconds from 18 to 45 knots of wind.
And what was funny, we were just doing the Starlink global plan so we could get the weather offshore.
Yeah, we barely made it getting the plan in place, and now we got internet, so we'll have weather as we move along up this coast. We had to decide whether it was worth the $150 to
171 euros per month.
171 euros to get internet all the way.
Yeah.
So
Internet is not worth it. Weather, keep us safe, worth it.
yeah, agreed.
We had a fairly nice and beautiful evening to sail. And at night, very first time ever, we saw flares. That means somebody needs help.
Yeah, I think I'll head that way. Aquarius, did you copy that?
No, I didn't copy that though. I was upstairs for a second. What'd they say? That was a military exercise?
Yeah, somebody said they spoke to Coast Guard and said there was a military exercise in the area.
Okay, roger that. I'm not changing course.
Yeah, hard pass. Thanks.
Eventful day, huh?
Yeah. So we saw some flares, and we were going to change course to the flares, and then we heard that it was a military exercise over there, so we're not changing course.
Roger that. Next on Sailing Aquarius. So now we use our panels because we are in a big donut of a storm.
It's pretty massive out there. So this is it.
So this is a day. If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said they came from